Ladies and gentlemen, I have some breaking news. Meteorologist Jill Swed just informed me that today is National Tater Tot Day. So that's a positive, right? How about another positive? I was informed by our newsroom that Paula the penguin up at the Cincinnati Zoo said spring is coming. She said, take that, Phil. So even though Phil says more winter, at least Paula, for what it's worth, up at the zoo there says spring's on the way. There's nothing springy about this. It's 19 degrees. It's cold. We have a wind chill of 11. That's what it feels like to you out there, thanks to that continued northwest wind and the Arctic air that came in. And at the moment, the wind has backed down to 6 miles per hour, so that's a little more in our favor. But yeah, it's still in the teens. We're going to be lucky to hit mid to upper 20s for highs today, even with the sunshine. So it did get cold. And here you can see the core of that Arctic air. It's 0 in Duluth. That's not the wind chill. I mean, they're getting ready for the Super Bowl up around Minneapolis, and they've got single-digit temperatures up there. Fortunately, of course, they're also working with a dome, so as long as you're inside, I guess you're okay. Snow totals. The official Bluegrass Airport total was 0.4 of an inch last night. And there were a number of 1-2 inch totals, mainly concentrated into our southeastern counties, so no surprise there. On the higher end, it was about 1 to 2 at a 2.5 inch report out of Menifee County. So that puts our official total, the season stat, in Lexington at 6.7 inches for the season. And that's just a little bit over half of our annual average, our 30-year average, which is 13 inches. And we do have a chance to see more late in the weekend. I don't think it's going to be a lot of snow, but there is snow in the forecast, and it's looking messy as well, which is problematic. Max Track Live still showing some of the snow showers that were falling. We still had some accumulation this morning, bands of snow that put down a quick half an inch or an inch of accumulation in some of our southeastern counties. And it was very hit or miss, but it's even still there. But even as I talk about it, these are continuing to wind down. So as we go through the day, these snow showers southeast will continue to just kind of fizzle out, and high pressure will take over. Problem is, it's just really cold, and the future track shows nothing really happening today. It'll get cloudier tomorrow. I think we will stay dry, but then by Saturday night and into Sunday morning, boom, here's our next round. And it's not going to be clear-cut snow. We may have a brief shot of snow and then go over to possibly some mixed precipitation, some rain as we get a little push of warmer air. So we do have an active weekend on the way. It's a quiet start right now, but by Sunday morning, that a little bit of a mix, and it could go back and forth through the day Sunday, and even into Sunday night, wrapped up again as some snow. So we're kind of all over the place. And the future track here, showing you the temperature, the surface temperature, as well as the precipitation type. You can see some snow followed by a brief mix over to rain, and then possibly as Arctic air and Arctic front comes in Sunday night, back over to a quick shot of light accumulating snow. So potential's there to pick up some accumulation. We'll have more on that for you through the weekend, but the bigger deal is just going to be the fact that it's just messy. Roads could get wet and slick Sunday into Sunday night, icy as well, and then we've got the cold to contend with. So mid-20s today. We've got the sunshine, but again, it's just really cold. And into the weekend, there you can see that messy end of the weekend, and guess what? We may gear up to do it all over again. Could have another very similar hit right toward the middle of next week with more mixed and wintry precipitation.